Hello there, people of the internet. This is not the normal kind of content that I would normally make, but I think it warrants a little bit of discussion. Every now and then I like doing like preparation videos, and I get a bunch of people that go into the comments and they'll tell me, hey, nothing's ever going to happen. There are plenty of times where things did happen. We saw what happened in 2020 and 2021, cities burning, riots, global if you know what I mean. I gotta kind of be careful on what I'm gonna say on this video because I don't want YouTube to absolutely destroy it inside of the algorithm. So, yeah, as of the day of recording this right here, I'm not entirely sure whenever I'm going to put it up, but as of the day of recording this, there is a Russian submarine off of the coast of Florida. Russia is currently doing naval exercises, and they got a bunch of their warships down in the Caribbean right now, and one of their submarines just so happened to pass like 66 miles off of the coast of Florida, like directly off of where I currently live. So that was an experience, I tell you what. And the fact that like a lot of media sources really aren't talking about it really kind of amps up the rationale of how much it is that we need to pay attention to that. I mean, I know that some people are going to go to the comments and they're going to tell me they're just doing like their naval exercises and whatnot. It's just training exercises, and I can't help but notice a correlation between them calling them training exercises and them invading the country over there that I don't want to say because I, once again, don't want YouTube to absolutely destroy this video. So, yeah, their training exercises have definitely shown to be not training exercises in the past. I don't think anything is going to happen right now, but I do think that there is potential for some things to happen. All it takes is one of these training exercises to be like, okay, well, we are just passing through like they say that they're doing, and then suddenly their ships hang a right and we have ourselves a situation on a coastline. I have absolutely no doubts whatsoever that the United States would be able to beat the Russians in whatever conflict it is that we find ourselves in, especially with how we see them performing over there in this other country on the other side of the world with technology that is like 40 plus years out of date. So I have no doubts that the U.S. would be able to stand up and handle business, but that does not mean that we are untouchable. As a matter of fact, the U.S. has definitely been a country where in the past they have to get that first swing at them before they decided to retaliate. And, well, don't know how hard the Russians are going to swing if they do decide to swing, but we see them doing something, because, I mean, come on, I know it's just a training exercise, but there's a reason why they're coming so close to home. There's a reason why their submarine passed 66 miles off of the coast of Florida, just trying to see how close it is that they can get to our shoreline. There's reason and rationale as to why they did that. There's plenty of ocean out there, plenty of directions they could have taken, and they chose to just kind of stroll along the coast of Florida in a exercise. So it is real. It does exist. These things are definitely threats that might legitimately pop up in the future. This was like right off of the coastline of my home. Like I'm over here on the eastern coast of Florida, and this was like right off our shores. Like if you're, I don't know, in the Midwest or some place like that, might not seem like a big deal to you because you're, I don't know how many hundreds or even thousands of miles away. But guess what? Like if I were to go down a highway like I don't know, I-75 or something like that, where the speed limit is 70 miles an hour, or at least I think it's 70, it might be 75. If I were to go down that highway in less than an hour, I would have reached that distance that submarine was at off of our shoreline. So these things do exist, and they are definitely pushing and prodding and seeing what they can do, and they're planning for something. It's very clear and very evident. What that something is, no idea. How effective it's going to be, I'm very doubtful it's going to be effective, but we are still going to have that first swing, and that is what is concerning. It's that beginning sucker punch where they're saying, I'm not going to hit you, I'm not going to hit you, wham, and then they hit you. The anticipation of that sucker punch is what really gets to me. So stock up on whatever it is that you need, get the food and supplies and shelters, and figure out how to transport things, get your fuel situation under control, figure out who it is that you're going to be involved with whatever groups it is that you have, especially if you are in an area like what I'm currently in, because this right here seems to be the point that they're going to be eyeballing. So yeah, that's just one of the things I want to bring up. I'm not telling people to panic. This is not a freak out and panic video. This is a, hey, be prepared video, because if you're prepared, you don't have to panic whenever things actually go down. So hit a little close to home. They're training exercise. I don't believe for a second that it's actually a training exercise. I think it's something more along the lines of a scouting mission, more or less, or a show of force mission, or something like that. That being said, thanks for watching. I just wanted to go ahead and throw my thoughts out on this video and let you guys know what is actually going on, because there was a submarine, a Russian sub, right off the coast of Florida, just kind of trolling on through for no reason whatsoever, making its way down to those warships that are currently in the Caribbean. Okay, I'm letting y'all know that. Just don't shoot the messenger, I guess. Thanks for watching. Appreciate your time. Like, subscribe, share. Description below has a link to all sorts of stuff. Go check it out. You guys go off, have yourself a fantastic day. It's hot in this room. I'm turning this air conditioner back on. I had it off because people don't like the humming of the AC in the background, but it's like literally 95 degrees in here right now. So I'll see you on the next episode.
Been a little while since I've done this. Bonnie and Clyde be damned. The poor man's Garen. It's a shame that bolt-action shotguns aren't more mainstream.